I don't know what made me think of this, but Microsoft Word used to just spell check, right?
Right.
And boy, did we talk about spell check and how spell check can be bad last week, remember? Pardon me if you have any concerns, right? So I usually run, when I write reviews and stuff, I usually run them through the spell check. But they've added in this whole new editing, I guess this whole new editing module in Microsoft Word that actually gives you a score on what you've written. And it has these subcategories like gender inclusion. It doesn't like when I type the phrase you guys. Funny enough, if I type you girls, it doesn't get flagged. So fuck you, Bill Gates.
My God, that was the lead-in for the electric company for years.
Well, now it's not inclusive. So you can leave the men, out. Microsoft Word doesn't care, but you can't say, hey guys, there's a category called formality. We have instead of we've, and brevity does not like the word apparently. So anyway, so now
I say apparently all the time.
I know, but Microsoft Word doesn't like it. After it gets done with its spell check, it gives you the score on what you've written. And I usually get like a 65% because of all the contractions and Scandinavian names and stuff that I might have in there. All of it counts against you. I just thought to myself, the nerve of this app to grade my writing. I mean, I could dump Catcher in the Rye into Microsoft Word in its entirety, and it would probably get like a 46%, Microsoft Word is without a doubt the most arrogant of all Microsoft products. So the rating is also based not only on your writing, but factors of political correctness and the lack of slang.
Yeah. Don't you remember when they used to have the little paperclip who came up and banged on the screen?
I forgot about the little paperclip.
And he would always look disapproving, like, dumbass, what are you doing? Are you writing a letter? Hello? Click, click, click.
Well, Excel doesn't accuse me of sexism. I could write a formula that's going to blow the building up, and it would just be like, good job, Mark. Your formulas all add up. Sounds good. Hit the enter key. Excel does not judge. So.
Oh, boy. In the spirit of the 4th of July.
Out of curiosity, I dumped the full text of the Declaration of Independence into the Word editor. Guess what score it got? The most brilliant minds of all our founding fathers put this document together. It got an 84%.
Wow.
So all that brilliance, Microsoft Word says, low B. Apparently endeavored with a U in it, or no, ENDEAVORED is not a recognized word. And too much exposition. I guess Microsoft Word said, oh, please get to the point already. The king is a tyrant and will remain so.
Yeah. And what is a Fortnite? I think it's a video game.
The Gettysburg Address got a 92%.
Pretty good.
But Word prefers resolute to dedicated.
Really?
And there is no hyphen in battle-field, Mr. Lincoln. Yeah. National anthem.
Yeah.
72.
Really?
O'er the ramparts we watched. Apparently, apostrophes grew on trees back in the 1700s, but not today. What the fuck, right? Reagan's Mr. Gorbachev, take down this wall speech. Got a surprising 91%.
A little more modern, maybe.
Of course, there were some minor issues. I mean, who says we're encircled, for crying out loud? Minor points for being aggressive and using all caps a few times as well. So, you and your iPhone.
Yeah, I fight constantly with my iPhone. I know everybody's got a damn you autocorrect story, but I will tell my phone, I am never having a ducking day.
Who has a duck? When is ducking ever?
It's never ducking. It's never duck. It also, it won't even let me say hell. It always changes it to heal. Like, let them burn and heal makes no sense. So, send all these patients to heal. It's dumb. But, I think this is pure satanic discrimination.
It is. I dropped Outcast Call of the Wild into Microsoft Word. Dre only got a 64%. And interestingly, it had no problem with the N-words. the N-word's in that song like 200 times.
Exclusive problem.
That was fine. Didn't have a flag. Yeah. So how the hell does it work? No wonder we switched to Google Docs, you know? This little story is riding me on this story. Okay. I was always pretty good at spelling and grammar. That was always kind of I was okay at math, but spelling and grammar was always my thing. And that's why I ended up getting the German degree and all that stuff. But I drove all my English teachers crazy because I just thought it was dumb that we have a whole class for a language that we already speak. It's like, to me, the whole thing seems stupid, right? And I actually had one of my college teachers tell me, she said, I had like a 98 in her class or whatever. I was doing other homework in her class. It was so stupid. She said to me one time, all the class had left, and she said, Mark, you're a brilliant writer, but I feel sometimes that you mock my very profession sometimes.
Wow.
I thought about it and I said, Katie, I wouldn't use very in that sense. I think just, Mark, you mock my profession is fine. I mean, can we trim it up a little bit, a little more concise?
This is the Snaggletooth Rock and Roll Podcast.